Pasu, and welcome back to another episode of me talking about the second season of Rewrite, aka the Terror Road, the conclusion of the whole epic story of Rewrite. Yeah, that was a long intro. Anyways, let's dig in. In the last episode, Kotarou asked Isaka to learn how to use a weapon, and it was the premonition that Kotarou will move into a war zone. And this is exactly what happened. We met a few characters, actually only one character we met before in the first season, but I will take that on later. So, in the war zone, Kotarou had to kill someone and he was emotionally really shaken up by it. And in the evening, when he went to eat with his single comrade, aka friend, aka Lewis, he left and threw up because he couldn't keep up. And while he realized that he killed a person for real, he wanted to kill himself, and now it's time for a cute little but. No pun intended, by the way. Someone stopped him, and it was one of the finest ladies in the Rewrite story so far. It was Yasmin. Yes, she is one of the girls from the war zone, and she is quite a lot younger than Kotarou, but she's really doing a nice job to support him. And on a side note, she is a top tier waifu, just saying. So I was really happy to see her with a character design, because in the visual novel we only got her text and I believe her voice too, but I'm not sure on that part, because it's already been a couple of years when I've read Rewrite. And yes, she is a really supportive girl, and I'm really happy to see her around. So we moved on. We got some slice of life scenes with Kotarou training and then playing with the kids from the school, which includes Yasmin. Seriously, she is cute. Just go with it, okay? Then a bunch of other kids and a certain blonde guy from the first season of Rewrite. You may remember him or may not. It was Mido. Yes, that crazy, insane, fire-throwing, beast-summoning dude with that coat who fought against Lucia. So yeah, he was in there, and it's actually the same bunch of characters that we saw in the first season when he had his flashback. So it was really nice to see him, and it's nice because he got also a chance to live on in a more normal way. It was great. And then things started to turn quite dark. A big scale mission was going on with destroying a factory, and there were summoners. So they moved in, a huge beast appeared, which stopped right before Kotarou and didn't kill him, but killed a lot of others. The only ones who survived the monster were Kotarou and Lewis. So they moved in and they entered a room, and when they hear the noise, Lewis started to fire in that corner. And there he killed a bunch of kids. He realized who the kids were, and he had a little bit of a breakdown Same for Kotarou. So the four main kids, the ones he played with, they are safe, but the others were not. 4 died, 2 were injured, and the other 4 survived. So they hit them, and when one of the higher ups, or the leaders of the party, came in, he killed 2 of them, and Kotarou knew it, but he still couldn't keep up with it. So it was quite touching scene, but then he left with the 4, and it was when the other nations started a carpet bombing. So Louis stopped them, but died on the way because he didn't run away and he simply died in the fire. And Kotarou, being the only survivor of that mission, went back and actually then saved the kids and helped them to get a place to stay and to live on. And this was all compromised in a single episode. It was kinda what I expected, but I didn't really hope that it would be like this, but sadly it happened like this, so a bit of the visual novel stuff was cut out. Most likely the scenes with the kids, the slice of life, the happier moments. So in the end, the first part felt rushed, but the second part was done in a nice way, and I enjoyed it. So I'm really happy to see that, and we also got more development for Kotarou because he could finally started to move on without standing still. And in the end, he left that country. Yasmin was quite sad, the same for the other kids. And before he left, he saved a bunch of other kids who were summoners but were used for some shit. And then he left to go back to Japan. So we are going down the direction to the conclusion of the story. Because the next part, I hope they will adapt it, because there was a nice skit in the visual novel with Asaka and Kotarou after the war scene. I really hope we get that. And then we will get the real shit going on. So we have 4 episodes for the conclusion. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or is it 5? I don't know if it's 12 or 13 episodes for the second season. Well, either way, I'm looking forward to it, and it will be nice. And yes, Kotarou got, as I said, some development, his determination to move forward, to change things for real. So I know the outcome of the story because I read the visual novel, as I said countless times already, but if in any ways you feel that the anime is lacking, which I don't really have to say anything about it, because the first season was, a clusterfuck. They removed so many scenes, they added so many original scenes. I really would hope that it would be more like Little Busters, because Little Busters was pretty darn good, if you ask me. With the first season covering the heroine roads and the second season being the conclusion of the story. It could worked really well, but we didn't get it. So anyways, it was a nice episode, done nicely. The first part a bit rushed, the latter half being quite dark and tragic and good, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys later. Bye bye.